Going on to all of my Sagittarius, how y'all doing? So let's get into this. All right. So for you, said it didn't take long. So for you, Sagittarius, you have the Eight of Swords, Three of Swords, the Death, the Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Magician, High Priestess, Sun, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. So okay. There's a real realization moment coming for you, Sagittarius, about pretty much what you want. And the Eight of Swords, is like that moment of truth, right? Being candid, right? The Eight of Swords is very much so about um, being tied up, though. When I say tied up, I mean spiritually, of course. Um, not necessarily knowing where you should go and what you should do. But the Three of Swords and the Death card is about, well, that's put an end to, right? The idea of thinking that you don't know where you should go and where you are is very much so non-existent anymore. You know, you now have a better idea of where you're going to go with this thing. And where what you know that you want to do is that the Nine of Pentacles. You want to do what you want to do. You want to have fun. You want to do your own thing. Um, you want to be single for a little bit, right? And all of that stuff is cool, right? All of that stuff is cool. But then the Three of Cups is about, like I said, you want to party, you want to do your own thing, and all of that stuff is cool. But just be honest about what it is that you want, because if you're not, this is where a lot of the drama starts. Maybe some of you like drama, to be honest, right? Because a lot of people like drama. And, that's neither here nor there. That's neither good nor bad. But like I said, it just depends on what it is that you want. Um, the Magician is about whatever it is that you make a decision on, whether you want to be with somebody or you want to let this person know that you want multiple people. It'll be up to you, and pretty much you can have whatever it is that you want, pretty much. But just take into consideration that even though you have it, you know, does not mean that you should do it for long. That's number one. And number two, it may not mean that it's forever, or I should say, or because it means the same thing, but I mean it in different contexts, meaning that you may get to a point, but you may need to understand that if you're not going to stay there for long, meaning that always remember what it is that you're there for, is what I'm trying to say. And that don't get caught up. If you're choosing to be single, then play the field right. Okay. Um, whether you tell somebody or whether you decide to cheat. Now, obviously, y'all know that I don't necessarily condone cheating, because there's a flip side to it where it goes past the drama, where, people think that, some people think that cheating is cute and all that other type of stuff. I don't agree. I think cheating is pretty lame. Um, take the fact that I was cheated on many times out of the situation. Um, I see the trajectory of where cheating can get you, and I don't want to get caught up in the nonsense. So what does that have to do with anything? Because whether or not regardless of whatever lane you're in, you can have what it is that you want. But what I mean by that is, it's not going to be exactly what it is that you thought it was. And if you're looking for drama, if you're looking for excitement, then you need to understand that it's not necessarily going to be a very long time. So it's very much so, okay, making sure it's on. So it's very much so a short-lived thing. That's one thing that you should understand. And that ultimately excitement comes from internal workings, not the external ones. It just depends on what you decide exciting to be. And that's what the magician represents. Now, this is where things get a little bit caught up, because the next couple of cards is the High Priestess and the Sun. Now, the High Priestess and the Sun, this is where things can get a little bit caught up, because the High Priestess is some of the people that you hanging out with don't necessarily want to let go, because now they're caught up. Because while you, Sagittarius, may be out here doing what it is that you're doing, you breaking hearts, people are taking it personally that you didn't necessarily want to hang out with them for long, regardless of whether you, Sagittarius, may have told them. Some of you, Sagittarius, probably did tell them. You probably did let them know this is what you were on. And they chose not to listen to that. They chose to think that it was two peas in a pod. It was the two of you, as you see two people here. And that and now they're putting all this emphasis on being in a relationship with you, and why didn't you, Sagittarius, really take them too seriously, even though you, Sagittarius, may have specifically told these people, made it a point to let them know this is what you want, and they still didn't listen. So if you're finding value within this reading, then it means it's time for you to come get a personal reading from me. I am available to do personal readings today. There's a link in the comment section called the link tree. Click on it. It'll redirect you to a website that has the ways in which you can support me. So my Instagram page, which you can give me a follow there. The books that I have that are on Amazon. My clothing store, right? Private tarot readings, which take you to my own personal website. Check out the services, how much I charge. Scroll to where it says buy now. You can click on it. If you have a PayPal, you can pay me through PayPal when you click on buy now. And just before the buy now button, it has a Cashapp cash tag, in which, just in case if you don't want to pay me through my website, you can always feel free to pay me through Cashapp, because my Cashapp cash tag is there. Thanks. And my email address is there, just in case if you don't want to pay me through my website. You can always contact me at Kareemspiritworks at yahoo.com. So the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles are about, so this is about how you have to leave this person alone drastically. You have to let them know when they, you had to leave this person alone. And you have to stay away from these types of people who are getting attached. And one of the best ways for you to do that is for you to have a discussion with them. And if they are dysfunctional from before you're having a discussion with them, do not hang out with these people. Do not have your fun with these people. Because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. This is where the problems going to start. This is where the problems are going to start. Because you can tell where it's going to go when you hanging out with somebody and they're not listening. They're all over the place. They talking some stuff. You're trying to tell them, hey, we're going to go ahead and we're going to have some fun. You ready? But this is all that it is. If they're not listening to you, if they're not comprehending what it is that you're saying from the very beginning, and they're not respecting your boundaries, and they're acting like you're in a relationship with them already, if you do it, things are going to get worse immediately. Like, as soon as you're done, you're going to have problems immediately. So You need to pay attention. If these people are, you know, doughy-eyed, you trying to tell them, do you know what this is? Do you know what it is that we're going to do? You know that we're going to have fun. And, you know, there's not a whole lot of attachment that's going to come after this. You know this, right? You know this is what it is. And they're doughy-eyed. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, huh? What did you say? That's a dub. Because what's going to come next is, if it's good, the two of y'all gonna get up, y'all gonna have problems immediately. I would know, especially if it's good. Especially if it's good. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. As soon as you finish, you're gonna start having problems. You're gonna start having problems. And maybe some of you Sagittarius love life is kind of problematic like that, because you may have, you know, done some stuff, and if it was good, and people was giving you a hard time from before because of the fact that it was good, and they had an issue with you choosing to be by yourself or doing your own thing. Telling you, the Seven of Pentacles is they have an issue because it's their problem that they got themselves so caught up. So let's clarify some cards. Let's clarify the Three of Cups. The Fool, the Devil, the World, right? The Knight of Cups, right? You want to be able to come and go as you want. The Fool, taking off the chains of modern day morality, choosing to do your own thing. The Devil, letting people know that they're not the only person in your life. The World, choosing to have fun and hang out with whomever it is that you want to, without having the rules of a relationship. The Knight of Cups, people being like, all right at first. Now, some people are going to get it because of the fact that you play in the field. Some people are going to get it. But then other people, they're not going to get it. And other people are going to be real hard-headed. Those are the people that's going to do all this calling and texting and trying to find out. Because the High Priestess, the High Priestess can represent someone that is a person that won't go away, right? Like it was a little bit too good, and now they won't go away. But the problem is that you made the mistake of even messing with them, because you shouldn't have done any of that. You should have just left them alone in the first place. So let's clarify the High Priestess, as a matter of fact. Let's do that. The Six of Cups. That's what I'm saying. They're coming back. When you try to leave and you think that you're in the clear, Sagittarius, they gonna come back and all this stuff. The Wheel of Fortune, because they're not gonna let you go. The Six of Wands, you need to be with them, because to them you don't have a choice. The Seven of Pentacles, because they just can't find someone like you, Sagittarius. You laid it on them a little bit too good. You took so much. They're out here looking for you in the daytime with a flashlight outside. Where are you? I can't believe you would leave me like this, even though you told them you're not in this thing. You're not trying to get to know them for a long time, just a good time. They weren't listening. Let's clarify the Sun. They're not listening to you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The Star, the Knight of Swords, the Justice, the Hermit. Right, right. They're in a situation where the Star, they were waiting for somebody like you to come scoop them up. The Knight of Swords, the Justice, the Hermit, and now they got you and you're trying to leave the relationship, the perceived relationship. They just can't let you leave. Uh-oh. They just can't let you leave. You need to stay with them because there's just something about you just too good. Let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. The Moon, the Four of Cups, Five of Wands. Yes, Two of Cups. The Moon, the Four of Cups. Yeah, you need to ghost them. You need to, you need to vanish from their life. Don't call them. Don't text them. Don't do anything. And that's part of the reason why it is. I said a few weeks ago, right, or I should say a few readings ago. You Sagittarius need to understand that you need to start ghosting some people and letting them go because the dibbling and dabbling, Sagittarius, the in and out. Yeah, this is gonna get you caught up. Because even when you out here and you're trying to be playing the field and doing your own thing and work in your own element or something like this, to where you get what you want, you're still not going to get what you want if you don't know how to ghost people, if you don't know how to let go. Why? Because a lot of people going to like what it is that you just did earlier and they're going to want some more. And when they do, and you not interested in being in a relationship, then what you going to do? The Five of Wands and the Two of Cups, this is where the drama is. Because if you don't learn to ghost them, to ghost more people, especially the people that have an addictive personality, where as soon as they try something once that they like, they're going to continue to go back to the well. This is a situation where, these people won't let you go. They're jumping on top of, the the roof at the gas station trying to see what it is that you're doing. Not flattering. So just pay attention and just know that if you tell somebody that this is what you want and they're not listening from the jump, then you need to leave them alone. But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers very quickly. As of right now, I have 4,736 subscribers. Smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop these videos. Love y'all.